Are you worried about the heat when you come to the Magic Kingdom in Florida? Well, today I'm going to show you spots all around the park where you can get out of the sun and into the shade quickly. I'm also going to share a bonus tip with you so you can rest instead of waiting in long lines if you stay all the way to the end of the video. All right, let's go. We are here on Main Street, USA, and I'm going to show you a place where you can get into the shade and also see a cool little extra something. Let's go take a look. Before you get to the Starbucks, on the right as you're entering the park going towards the castle. There are some umbrellas over here and also a little nook where you can get into the shade. And there aren't usually many people down here because they don't realize it's down here. Also, one cool thing to note down here is that there are names, actually all over Main Street, of people who worked on the construction. Their names tie into different things. And also, if you're over here and hear something coming out of this window, you can hear singing every once in a while, if you're lucky. So you have to stay here for a little while so you can hear it. But here's the cool shady spots and a nice little corner over here for you. All right, we just got into Liberty Square, and the best place to get out of the sun here is going to be right as you enter over on the left. We've got a nice little shady area where you can sit down. Let's go check it out. All right, here we are. You got a bunch of ledge you can sit on and a couple benches with a lot of shade from the trees. Liberty Square actually has a couple spots that are similar to the first one we showed you. We got a little stone ledge over here under a nice big shady tree. Good luck finding a spot. You might have to reserve it in advance. Alright guys, we are in Adventureland, and the best place to get out of the sun here is along the edges of the main walkway. There isn't a lot of little nooks and crannies here. If you can find one, take it. But I'm going to show you the sides right by the Tiki Room, the Enchanted Tiki Room, which is also a good place to escape the heat. But we're going to do shows in another video. But this is just to get out of the sun. You're gonna come up along the sides. I'll show you right now. There's a small ledge, and it will be a good place to sit and get out of the sun. Another place you can find some shade is on the side of the Tiki Room, right over where you can get the Dole Whips, and I recommend getting the Dole Whip swirl because it tastes like an orange creamsicle, even though it's pineapple. I guess it's a pineapple creamsicle. But right over here, you can find some shade and some seats right over here, right next to Aladdin. Here's a little bonus spot in Adventureland, the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. Now, it is going to be walking, but at least you can get out of the sun. My favorite place to get out of the sun in Frontierland is right after Splash Mountain. You can see right behind me, right after the bathrooms, there is a big covered area where you can rest and relax and get out of the heat and the sun. And there's also a little play area for the kids. Let's go check it out. You can see right over here to the left, there is a small kids play area, and there's lots of seating in here for people trying to escape the heat. It's really crowded today because it's very hot, but there's plenty of space for you even if you have to sit on the floor. And just so you know exactly where it is, we are right here at the exit to Splash Mountain, and it's a great place to come and relax, maybe even before you get on the ride. Fantasyland from Liberty Square, you have a nice big shaded area by the Rapunzel bathrooms. It's also the same area as the stroller parking for Peter Pan and the Small World ride. But there's lots of little ledges to sit on in here as well. Fantasyland is a pretty big spread out area, so I'm going to show you a few good spots to get out of the sun without having to find somewhere to get into AC. Let's go take a look at a couple more. Alright, we are right by the carousel on the way to Belle's Castle, and there's a lot of little benches here behind walls where you can sit to get out of the heat. This is kind of in the middle of everything, so it's a good place to try to snag a spot while your kids are on the carousel, or they're waiting in that long line for the Seven Dwarf Minecart train if you weren't lucky enough to get a fast pass. Just a little bit further on our way, we get to Gaston's Tavern, where our next set of cool shady places will be to sit. There's also a bathroom over here, which makes it a convenient spot. You can go into Gaston's Tavern and grab a nice cold drink, and then come out here and find a nice shady spot to sit. This is also over here where Gaston shows up. If he's not there, there's also a good little nook over here by the treat stand. We are here in Tomorrowland, and I'm going to show you my number one place in the whole park to get out of the sun. Let's go check it out. Alright, so my number one place to get cool in the whole park is right here on the People Mover. Now I know every other single one that I showed you was just like on the side where you could get to it quickly, and you might have to wait in line for a few minutes for this one, but it's worth it, and you get something done while you're cooling off. You even get to go in air conditioning for a few minutes in a few spots, so I think it's definitely worth waiting in line for about 5 minutes for. This is your number one place to cool down. If you guys have enjoyed my content today, please hit the subscribe button and also give me a like. And also, if you could leave me a comment, let me know what you liked about the video and what you didn't like, and maybe I can fix it next time. As promised, it's time for our bonus tip. Now, the food lines get really long around here, especially during lunch and dinner time. The best thing you can do is use the mobile order on the My Disney Experience app. There's only certain restaurants that will take mobile order. If you want to know which restaurants do this in each park, leave me a comment down below. Let me know which park you want to know which restaurants have mobile ordering. It can save you 20 to 30 minutes standing in a line. You can go and find a nice, cool, shady spot to sit, mobile order, and your phone will tell you when your food's ready and you can go up and get it. It's great. I always use it. You can even use it for Dole Whips. That's right, Dole Whips.